Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. The church bells tells me it's 9 a.m. Rick, Mel, lovely chick, how you doing? Missed you. You okay? Dan, good morning. Moist. You alright, wait? How's everyone doing this lovely fine morning? Oop. We are going up to the monument with ties to Walt Disney, Queen Victoria, the Confederate Great Seal, and the IRA. How you doing, Brandon? Good to see you. Have you got your woolly pulleys out? It'll be all cold for you now, is it? Or cold as it gets for you. I've got my gimbal thingy-majiggy out. Freeside, how you doing? I'm gonna climb that hill, God help me. It's early in the morning for this, you know. My legs like to wake up slowly. Jessie, how you doing, chick? Good morning. Oh, yeah, people. You all right? I'll let you through the sea of nettles. Hello, you two. Let's go. Scott, good evening. How you doing? You had an all right day? Yours is ending and mine's just beginning. Mick, good morning. How you doing? Nice one, Jessie. I'm dreading this going up there. Daisy, good evening. Ray of sunshine. How you doing, chick? So I got a gimbal thingy-majiggy. So we're going to have a play with that. See how I do. Me and gimbals don't strictly get on. Normally I cheat and cut out the paths. Squirrel. Under that fallen tree, there's a squirrel. Just there. It's got a robin with it as well. Damn you, StreamYard. It's actually in the base where the tree fell. Is it going to go up the tree next to it, behind it? It's having a scratch around the base of it. We'll have a look. Ali, how you doing, Ali B? Jamie, good morning. Arise, my favourite online chicken. Arise rocks. Oh, I should do it. I can't be asked. All right, let's go. We might have a leg break. The squirrel's still there. I think. It's just there. Oh no, it's running up the hill. Oh no, it's coming down. See if that attacks me, I'll cry. I think it's gone up the tree. It was having a oh no. It's just a young one. It's gone hopping around the tree root. This is a new hole. Oh, hello. It's just gone there. Will it come back? So it was having a hop around in the bottom there. And also in here. Oh, that ground's soft. Right, we're going to poke that. What is it? It's this rock. See, new fallen trees, you find interesting stuff below. Arise, rocks. Arise is an old friend. Ooh, heck. My poor legs. And I thought, right, well, I'll go to the monument and I'll go to the scary woods along the top, so I won't need my walking boots. Nessie chick, Wolf, how are you doing? Alright, you see, Mick, my phone constantly wants to call him Muck. Nessie gets called Bessie, and Mick gets Muck, which isn't far from the truth. Like, oh my god, we're in a sea of brambles. Ouchie. Ow. Bramble stuck on the leg, right. Boom, we got some sticky willy. Oh, bless, it's got little balls. Only little sticky balls on this one. You're right. I cheated. I'll come this way.
Hey, let's do it.
No, just wondering. Going up the top and I cheated. See, locals think I'm mad. Really mad. The rumour mill will begin. Shaz is lost in marbles. Ooh, that tree's got a funny eye. It's got a lizard eye. Right, I'm going to catch my breath. Because it's a bit early. Oh. So you get to see down through the town and out towards the coast. Yeah, sticky balls. So this gentleman here, see, which earl was he? I can't remember which earl he was. The Earl of Carlisle, he was the first commissary to head to Ireland. He's wearing the Order of the Garter. And the link to the Great Seal of the Confederate States is Foley, the guy that designed this sculpture. He also designed the Great Seal. Dave, how you doing? Scott, it's a bit early to tell. It's 9 a.m, but so far, I'm kind of regretting not having the fourth coffee. Right, I need a drink now. We're going sugar-based today. I need a little boost. Right, hang on. Can I do this? Right, we'll see. Can I? Yes, look. Ooh. Right, hang on. You got between my legs. We're going to pose that way. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to go that way. And between my legs. How lucky are you? Morning, Jerry. You see, this gimbal's got a stand. But its feet are a bit wide, so I've got to sit on it. And it's snappy when you hit back. So the link to Queen Victoria. She visited the seat of the Howards, Louth Castle, as did Walt Disney. Now there was three of this statue of thought. Another one, the second in the UK, is at Castle Howard, who are, the Howards are now one of the poorer relatives of Castle Howard. Big money and that side of the family, huge castle, huge grounds. Narberth has a fantastic history, being a castle on the borders. There was also, as he was the first commissary to Ireland, there was one of him in Dublin, wearing the Irish Garter. The IRA blew that one up in 1976, I believe. Erected by the people of Cumberland to commemorate the public services and personal worth of George William Frederick Howard, 7th Earl of Carlisle, KG, born April 1802, died 1864. And there you go. So there's your links. Is it J.H. Foley? Designed this in 1869. He's the guy that designed the Great Seal. I'm going to go to this hill because the wind's being naughty. It's better than watching inside then. Tell you what, have a look out to sea over this way. So this way on top of the hill, you have the borders. You have Dumfries and Galloway in the background. Right across the horizon, you have the rest of the town. You trying to work out which village that is. See the church there, and I think that which one is it? It's not Walton. It might be Irthington. I think it's Irthington. Over that way, you have Spade Adam, an RAF base on the moors. You have the peat moss. Back in the day, a lot of the local men, nearly all of them, if they weren't down the mines, worked at the peat moss, removing the peat. Used as a heat source back in the day. Aye, it's a little bit windy. Just a touch. Oh, hang on. Right, I'm going to slip you back down your little shaft. There you go. Right, we're going to head out of the wind. Should be blowing behind me when we get on the ridge. Now, we do have a forecast of cows, I think. Right, when the smoke initially 2 weeks ago started heading down the US East Coast, it hops on the jet stream. We had it in the UK. Our sunsets have been red. Well, that's where I am, anyway, up north, and that's to do with the pollution from the wildfire smokes, which is nuts. It made its way over to Norway and Europe. It's crazy it went that far. Yes, Daisy, what was on the menu? I have some people from Australia in the chat. So they just had tea. Dinner, should I say. Daisy says it's right, tea. You've got an old wall, goes the whole way around, but it's kind of been eaten up by the vegetation. Yeah, it's crazy how far that smoke's travelled. So because it's hitting the east coast of the US again, I'm expecting it hitting the jet stream and coming on us. There's still a faint trace of it. The sunsets have still got that red glow. I'll put a video up. The sun was bright red at sunset. It was nuts. What's all that? Chickens. Why someone shook chickens up there? Baked beans. Our baked beans, I think, are different to yours. Our baked beans, no one makes them fresh unless they've got more time on the hands than they need. But a full English, I'm more of a tomato than a baked beans. But full English, typically bacon, sausages, eggs. I don't like fried eggs. I don't like runny eggs. I like my eggs deaded. I don't like raw. So I have scrambled eggs. I'm funny like that. There's also beans get put on. You can have fresh tomato. I like canned tomatoes, canned cherry tomatoes on mine, or plum tomatoes, and mushrooms, piles of mushrooms. Some have fried bread, which is just basically a slice of bread fried in some oil or toast. No chicken, they're not. They're savoury. They might have a little bit of sugar in, but they're savoury. They're savoury. Haggis, yes. I love haggis. I love haggis on a breakfast. And I love haggis like corned beef hash mixed into mashed potato. Oof, lovely. Some will have black pudding on though. Black pudding is vile. But it kind of tastes like stuffing. But it's what it's made of. I can't get past it. Black pudding, it's cereal, so maybe oats, maybe grain. But fat and blood, it tends to be pig's blood that's dried. And they're cut into little discs about that big. And either grilled or fried and put on a full English. Pizza! Yeah, black pudding is just no. Because you know what's in it. Ooh, my hills are underwater. Yeah, no. A lot of our comparables just aren't as sweet as yours. Our chocolate's different. Everything pretty much is. Same name, but just slightly different recipe. It's just a savoury. Ooh, did I just find a heart? Savoury tomato sauce, thick tomato sauce. That's not hot. So this was a riverbed back in the day. We've got lots of river, rounded water wash stones. Gareth, good morning. Arise, Gareth, abandoned from Wales in the chat. He's mental. He's absolutely nuts. He documents down the mines in Wales. He once spent 5 hours digging in a mine just to get in. See, that would tell me he didn't want me there. Squeeze spaces so tight he has to take his helmet off. But when he's down there, the stuff that he finds is amazing. Absolutely stunning. The hours and the risks he takes to document them is unbelievable. But I am claustrophobic. So it's my idea of hell. As are those ladders. I don't like heights. Oh, I think, oh no, the cows are down the bottom. We're safe for now. So, Horizon Scotland. You've got the Lake District back there. You've got the Solway. If you zoom in, you'll see the windmills. They're on this side of the Solway. Gretna Green over that way. Dumfries and Galloway. Jedburgh is that way. Honestly, Nessie, the next one sounds scary, just a tiny little bit. Scotland's gold. How are you doing? Yeah, Scotland's gold. It is unbelievable when he's down there. I think he's mad. He triggers a swear word. Face coming out my fingertips. Yeah, it does. And some of them, 100 years old, and they're still the hobnail boot prints of the miners. There's still their fingerprints on the walls where they press the candles into the walls. It's nuts. Blows my mind. It's like they've just walked out. Ooh, I can see a post van. There's a road down there. Not sure where it goes. Yeah, it's crazy. Tools. Footprints, handprints. And the geology down there is stunning. I just think it's nuts. There's going to be a meet-up in August. Gareth of Animal Forgotten Wales is taking Jamie in the chat, Blister and Barnacles. Pizza. I don't know what cabins you've been near pizza. And a few other YouTubers are meeting Gareth and going exploring. I'm so excited to see the footage. Yeah, Gareth's got his sticky balls out. So all this was under the sea at one point. Yeah, humongous floodplain. Cows, na 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 na. I'm up here, you're down there, unlucky. Brun, good evening. How you doing, chick? Brun rocks. Brun's in another beautiful part of the world as well. There's my hills we're going to try and get up next week. The weather this week's crap for being up there. And they're in the clouds more than they're not. I've done it before when the weather's closed in, but I want you to see the views. John, how you doing, John? Good to see you. Ha, moo-moos are sat under the tree down the bottom. Is that a good feeling? Can cows run faster uphill or downhill? I know they can run at 30 miles an hour. So if they tried that, I would beat land speed records. But I'm not sure if they go up fast uphill or down. It's a passion. There's the scary woods to freak me out. Yeah, I'm not sure because of their shape and their propulsion system. They could run at 30 miles an hour. They'd be tossing Usain Bolt in the air. Hadrian's Wall is. Now then, right, Shazzy, get your head on. I'm looking for landmarks, I don't know. Hadrian's Wall is about 3 miles that way, and it runs along there, and it comes all the way to the coast, and it ends about there. Not in the sky, on the coast. It starts in Newcastle, comes all the way across the north of the country, east to west, keeping the northerners out. The Romans, when they took England, wanted to protect the minerals, the farmland they'd taken, and they didn't particularly want anything northern. So they decided to build the poor man's Great Wall of China across the UK. A lot of it still remains and will have the interparts. I need to take you some more parts of it. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. So lots of river cobbles all the way along. Sand, everything's sand here. Where Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, the little boy at the start, when he runs up that tree, is a part of Hadrian's Wall called Sycamore Gap. We should do that. I say we, I. Oh, Brun, I'm ignoring my grass because we had a few weeks of summer. A lot of the grass died off. But now we've had some rain, it's trying to grow back. Ooh, what's occurring? Gremlin, how you doing? There you go, Gremlin. It's just to describe Hadrian's Wall. Sometimes my descriptions are crap, but hey, it gives the idea. Nice one, Gremlin. I've got a video to upload, actually. My brother's up in Scotland and they released beavers up there and they have been destroying woodlands along the riverbanks. Loads of trees once were just a stump like that thing there. Do you know, Brian, your content is brilliant. I love it. You live in a little piece of paradise as well. Just seeing you out with the metal detector as well. You're a good one. Because we're on the side of a hill, we've had buzzards flying right next to us, hovering. Now there's another one arise. There is at Longtown, well, next to Longtown, which is in the border with Scotland, just about there, about 8 miles away, is an Arthurite church. And it says that the head of King Arthur is in that graveyard. Travelling Tim, I was telling him about it and he went and filmed there. Next year, could you stick Tim's in that Arthurite church one if you can find it? Lanercost Priory, about 3 miles away, was the centre of England for 6 months. Edward I was up here in battle. He'd been sickly and he wanted a break. His stay turned into 6 months and he pretty much bankrupted the priory. All the alterations, all his entourage that had to feed. And when Henry VIII set the dissolution, a lot of items from the priory were robbed. Also stone. And the ruins still have a modern day church inside. I need to go back and film inside there. Some of the tombs are divine. There's one, a terracotta one of a little girl, and she's lying on a cushion and she looks real. I spent ages just staring at her, expecting her to move. Cheers, Jamie, you little legend, you. Yeah, there's probably a few more trees down in the scary wood. It's full of hanging trees. Little widow makers everywhere. The trees don't tend to last that long, purely because the roots are so shallow. Oh, I definitely. Well, yeah, I do. Certainly not today. It's a lot cooler. I've got a jacket on. But I'm starting to regret that choice. World Tours, good morning. Good evening, sorry. Good evening, World Tours. How are you? Yes, you can hear all the birds. I know, John. There was this, the old church that we visit is, let me see, just past those trees, just there. And that was a Roman sentry point before it was gifted by the priory. I think it's around about 1169 it became public in the records as a building. And it's been built with stone from Hadrian's Wall. There's some interesting masonry. You can obviously tell that is robbed stone. A lot of the buildings, farms, walls are built with stone robbed from Hadrian's Wall and its central points and its outposts. Easy source of building materials once they're left. When you look at the terrain, that we just come from, I'll be able to show you from the other side actually. They were mining at the Rowan about a mile and a half behind us, and that stone came to build add-ons to Hadrian's Wall, and the terrain that they've travelled with that stone. It's not just the actual mining; those rock faces are huge. They were there a long time, and they've dated it to 209 AD from some Roman graffiti from soldiers mentioning Emperor Severus. They've cut it and transported it, and it's not going to have been used just at the nearest point, it's going to be used along the way. Yesterday, I've got a few videos on it, Gremlins. There's a quarry, sandstone quarry. I label it the Roman woods. It's actually called Geltwoods. If you Google written rock of Gelt, I think it's one of 3 only tablets found in the UK written at the time of the Romans. That's been removed. I can't find the graffiti. Can't find it at all. But that was used. That's how they dated it to 209. They mainly repairs, I think, at that point. The scary woods are in front of us. Yeah, look up written rock of Gelt. The tool marks are still fresh. It's nuts that in sandstone, tool marks have lasted 1800 years. Surfer, Daniel, how you doing? We've walked sections of the wall. The priory itself, it was laid siege 2 or 3 times. We're actually heading towards the wall as we go. Not sure we'll get that far, but I'll give it a go. We'll have to march. And I'll hopefully make it to the priory itself. We'll see. Batteries and I forgot the battery pack. Depending. Good afternoon, how are you? What can I call you? Because I can't read your channel name. What's Chuck Chuck saying? I do not have heavy hobbit feet, thank you very much. I am certainly not a hobbit. Hello, little Robin, where are you? I love Robin's song, love it. So, change of plan. We're going to motor and try and get down to Lanercost. Maybe, we'll see. We're going to hopefully hit the waterfall along where the mill was for the Abbey Bridge and the Abbey Mill. Joe, good evening, Joe. How you doing? You get the Territorial Army and cadets coming playing soldiers up here, and you'll see scrape outs. Ooh, that tree snapped in half. Is it snapped or is it bent? think it's growing bent. I don't like that part of the wood down there at all. I don't do feet. Ooh, feet over the age of 6-year-old are the devil's hooves. Don't like feet, they creep me out. But Peter, he's got a hairy hobbit feet fetish. He just loves a good hobbit. Let's see. So if we get to the waterfall, the Abbey's just a hop, skip and a jump. Jenna, how you doing? If I brought that battery pack, I could have gone inside. How's things, Jenna? We're going to take a left turn, Clive, and hit the path at the bottom. Well, oh, yeah, we're going to go that way. And hit the path on the bottom. Everyone seems to be in fine form. Arrive's my favourite chicken on the line, and pizza seem to have a thing about hobbit feet. They're also gynecologists in their spare time. Oh, I haven't seen him. I meant to go and have a look at his channel. I'm hearing Tony owls. The owl's chicks. Oh, cool, Nick. I can hear a squeaky tree. It's also got buzzard's nest in here. Oh, what's Joe got? Ooh, Joe, that sounds amazing. Absolutely amazing. Mick, we're going to hit the road that was closed that I wanted to go and snoop on, but it's been reopened. Bar humbug. I wanted to be nosy and see what they were doing. I'll probably see it actually on the timer. Yes, Top Chat. What is the point of Top Chat? And why do YouTube keep messing with things that aren't broken, like live chat? Moving it into with comments. Why, oh why, oh why? Annoying, to say the least. So, oh, we've got another Widowmaker. We shall scoot. That's new. The bottom. Oh, there's another one. The bottom when we came that way, loads of them was on. But we had quite a decent storm a few weeks ago. It completely took them out. Right, we're going to turn right and come out the bottom of the wood. Shire Baggins. Look at that. Very, very gnarly. And it's not actually an oak, it's a beech. Ooh. Look at that. I wonder if it's been struck by lightning back in the day. Half the tree's gone. Yeah, Gareth, that irritates the hell out of me. Oh, it's got a face. Not a happy face, it has to be said, but it's got a face. Daisy. Love you. Other side of the tree is dead as a doornail. So swiftly moving on. Hopefully I've not gone the wrong way and we're going to hit the path. Possibly have come the wrong way, but hey, you live and learn. Have we? No, we haven't. We're going to hit. Oh, heck. I nearly went arse over. A&M, how you doing? Good morning. Bugs. I don't do bugs. Now, there's a walk goes back all the way through those fields in the town, but not a chance on this earth as I saw him moving, must be easy, 200 dairy cattle on that path. I think my heart would stop. How's things, Surfer? Oh, do you know what, Jenna? There's loads of them. Ooh, look, that one's cradling that branch. It's huge. And you've got all its little saplings in there. Yes, we're going to hit the right path. Now we're going to hit the stone mill, the modern day stone mill. And just before that, there's evidence there of another mill. I don't know if it was a wood mill or what it was. I can't find anything of it, but there is structures there. Oh, we've got sheep hiding in long grass. I'm good. Big old Nyoke. That is huge. Nice to see. Now that looks like it should be attached to a battery pack, that fence. But we're not touching it to test it. Although it's not got signs on it. Yeah, Gremlin, it's everywhere around here. Santry Point. Behind those trees at the old church. That was a sentry. Oh heck, that was a moth. There's also that graffiti. It didn't just mention Emperor Cerberus, it mentioned the commanders of the UK at the time. I can't for the life of me remember the names. It takes me half the time to remember Cerberus. No, but I wish there was, Gremlin. The Rowan Woods was also the scene of the Battle of Helbeck. Leonard Dacre tried to take Narwhal Castle by force in 1569. He hired 3,000 mercenaries. The Queen sent her troops up to defend the castle, and the next Earl in line, and 3,000 mercenaries were slain in that woodland. Now, they'd been part paid in gold before the battle. That's a lot of gold. They'll have hid some will have kept it on the body, the person. So a lot of it will have been found by the Queen's troops and pocketed. Surely to God, there's got to be some in there. A beautiful river was said to run red with the mercenaries' blood for 3 days. Yet, for such a history, the Romans in there, they'll have had field kitchens, they'll have had kitchens, they'll have had sleep quarters. They were there a fair long time when you look at the masonry work. Slaves, soldiers, masons, kitchen staff in with the slaves. A lot of people in there. Do you know there's some amazing people in here? Fabulous channels. Arise, thank you so much for coming in. Arise, my favourite online chicken. Thank you, Arise. Sweet dreams. Arise rocks. Teeny tiny blackberries because we've had barely any rain up until the last week. Always don't have a rising. It's good crack. Roadhog, how you doing? It looks like that rain's going to stay off. Roadhog's been a busy bee, out looking for scrap. Sorry, I'm just pulling my jeans up for trying to head south. Wow, I'm warm. I'm trying to ignore the bugs that are in the bracken. Bracken, as well as being stinky, is full of bugs. Yuck. I forgot to tell you, had some new trainers on a couple of days ago. I really like grey with white sole trainer. Gremlin, check out Abandoned Forgotten Wales. He's been down gold mines as well as all the other mines. So I had some nice white sole, light summery trainers just for dusting about. Dustin is hanging around. And walked up the garden to go and get chicken eggs, thought out of it. Cheap, cheap. The ours. See if I can show you. Come behind me and took a chunk out my ankle. He didn't recognise and he didn't like the shoes that I had on, which was fun. A&M, another fabulous channel. Harvey John, we've had some torrential rain the last couple of days, but just passing showers, but a lot. Like the one I was watching yesterday coming over. Almost needed a snorkel. So yes, Naughty Cheat Cheat didn't like my new trainers. Very rare he does that to me. He'll stalk other people from behind. But he gives us a clip on the ankle. Jacko, how are you doing? Spirit has been to a couple of powwows recently and fantastic lives from them. Loved every second. Check out Spirit. Gremlin, I'd need to check up. In theory, there should be. We've got... That is the borders. Down there. The border reavers came that way. Yeah, Jacko, same here. Up on the moors, I've seen Bane, how you doing? I've seen some interesting shapes in the ground up on the moors, Gremlin. We'll be heading up there, so I'll take you around them. There is some in Northumberland that I know of. I cannot get on there. It's when Dad worked when we were kids. Along the old Carlisle and Newcastle Railway that was abandoned. Now that is the middle of nowhere. I grew up in Northumberland, out towards Otterburn, up in the hills. Loved every second of it. Well, I say that, except when I was about 14, 15. All my friends lived where the school was, Ponteland, where Newcastle Airport is. And I lived 16 miles out. There was no public transport apart from a bus at Newcastle on a Saturday at 12 and a bus back from Newcastle at 6. That was it. We're going to go down into beautiful little woodland Spirit along a little river. Well, beck. In between a stream and a river. Oh, we've got a buzzard. In that dark cloud, I can't show you. Oh, it's coming this way. Because StreamYard won't let me zoom in. That irritates the hell out of me. Patty, I love you. How you doing, chick? Patty has been uploading some fabulous, fascinating videos. The barges and the riverboats. Have you had many hummingbirds this year, Patty? Oh, cool, Joe. In that dark cloud. I might have spoken too soon. I think it's going to miss us. I hope it is. We're going to be in the woodland down here anyway. Sorry about the wind. There's an old sand quarry on the right, to the right of that woodland. But yeah, check out Patty. Those river barges seem to sit so low in the water. It's amazing how they don't sink. Little gnomes. I've still actually got footage to put up from Krakow. Some of the salt mine and some of Krakow itself. I've posted some of the salt mine, but I've got more. Right, we're going to head down the wood. Hopefully not getting run over. Diana, good morning. An old beach coat. I've got some workmen having a skive. Let's keep you off them until we get down here. I'm quite enjoying this gimbal. I'm not sure how long the battery will last. Oh, we'll find out one way or the other. I can just lock it. How are you, Diana? Oh, let's see if we can get Brun to 200. If you haven't got Brun, drop her. Where's the entrance? Have I gone past it? Have I? Have I gone past the entrance? We'll have a look. I think I might. Damn it. It's all overgrown. I think that van's parked in front of it and I've missed it. We'll have to go back. Just double check down here. Yes, we've missed it. 99% sure we've missed it. God damn it. Right, we'll go back and hang on. Double check. Without getting run over. Yeah, we've missed it. That van's in front of it. Right, we'll go back and down. Oopsie. Nice one, Jenna. Hopefully it goes okay, make them all happy bunnies. Oh yes, happy 4th of July to everyone celebrating in chat. How's those grandbabies, Patty? We'll have a good crack Scotland's goal. It's fun. Some days it gets a bit naughty, but hey, it's half the fun. Right. He's blocking me, I think, getting down here. Let's have a look. Oh, they're going to cut the road in half by the look of it. Where is it? There. See, completely missed it. So yeah, 4th of July. It's my brother's birthday too. Right down in the woods. It's a beautiful little beck that runs through here. Exercise hard to get plastered. The sky's getting dark, but we're in the woods, so we should be okay. Joe, have you been to the doctors? Challenging. Good morning, beautiful soul. Happy 4th of July. Joe, have you been to the doctors? Have you spoken to your doctor? Googling is the worst thing you can do. Ooh, we've got an arch with a dead tree and a dead branch. Gets a bit dicey through here. Cool beans, but Jenna. If you don't know challenging, oh, you need to. And then what have you got on the cards for today? Oh, Patty. If there's one bird I wish we could have in the UK, hummingbirds. They're beautiful, they're fascinating little things. I would love to have them, but our climate just isn't hummingbird friendly, especially up north. By humbug, but I would love it if we had hummingbirds in the wild. Jen sure is. I'm still going through the crap with this, what they called a mass or a lesion in the saliva gland on the side of my face. Oh, we've got pigeon chicks. I believe, yes, we've had a pigeon. No, we haven't. Something's pinched a pigeon egg. It's a fresh egg as well. It's got no veining. It's not been zipped. That was just a pigeon egg, no chick. Thank you, Gareth. I do like it down here. It gets a bit dicey the further you get. And in hindsight, I should have put my old walking boots on because it can get a bit clarty. Clarty is dirty. Water's a little tiny bit milky. Same as robins. I love hummingbirds. Wish we had them. I can watch them for hours. Yeah, check out Patty's videos. Just tell you all past this lady. Hiya. Hello.
The sun's starting to shine.
Yeah, there's some dark clouds coming there. Paul, good morning. How you doing? This wood, this bank gets really steep. And there's been some serious branch drops and tree drops. Vegetation might make it harder to see where this mill was. But there's a little meadow on the right hand side as we get going through here. Oh, it's actually upside down. No, it's just growing funny. And it's got walls and the water has been channeled. Thank you for coming in. It gets so dark. Ooh, heck. Chris, good morning. Have a good one. Wow, it's gone really dark. You get fish in here, you get little sticklebacks, you get the odd trout, but nothing massive. There's some tiny little falls to go through this bit. It's so pretty. In summer as it is in winter. 351, how you doing? Don't put on red hood. And you can see how steep these banks are. And we just go under another fallen tree to hit the waterfalls. Kind of need your senses about you in here because of that steep bank and all these trees ready to drop on you. Wow, it's getting dark. I could soon need a snorkel. I love this bit. It's got little falls, but they're enough. It's so pretty. All natural, just the river and the bedrock mostly. It's just so pretty down here. I love it. Love, love, love it. I've actually got a lot of leaflet there, branches there, down in that little pool. You have grey wagtails down here. I've not seen kingfishers here, but they are locally. So there's a little food source in here for them. Ooh, heck. Nearly tripped over again. It's constantly changing its path. Do you know what? I'd love to see you in the winter. It's gorgeous. Look at that bank. There's a few areas on here the last time we were here that are dropping. The banks are just so steep. It's carved out really deeply. But it would be nice to metal detect in here. Raymond's a hop, skip and a jump along this river. Wow, Beck. Can't really call it a river, can you? Got a tree waterfall. Just a little step. That would be good, wouldn't it? Drone. I find it hard enough walking, talking, and washing my feet. Walking and talking is hard enough, but then there's reading chat, and it's actually hard. First time I fell, I think, on the live. I fell up this bank. Did I hear a raindrop? Fell up this bank. I was down on the bank. Ooh, that mole's living dangerously next to the water. Was it this bit or was it a little bit further on? It was a little bit further on. Food for the soul. Scotland's goal, his footage is sublime. And the effort he goes to, off the scale, crazy stuff. But beautiful. Those stairs and that bridge, however, are pretty much hill. This bit, face planted, that tree. Me too. I wish I had her in the UK, Bruno. I really do. I love them. This little bit flashes quite a lot. See by this bit, it's piled up. Are they wasps or hoverflies? I think they're hoverflies. The wasps and the bugs are hammering my plum tree. Not for the fruit, they're chewing on the leaves for the sap. A couple of years back, there's stuff been falling down this bank. You'd walk down the garden and to the giant spruce, it would be buzzing. The whole tree was buzzing. And around about 4 o'clock every day, it was like it was raining underneath it. And they weren't on the new growth, they were on the year before's growth. Clouds of wasps chewing on the needles, getting drunk on the sap, falling to the ground, sucking the life out of my shed roof because of the sap drops. Yes, there are foxes around, but touch wood, I've been really lucky in that. Also got badgers close as well. Al, how are you doing? Badgers close by. There's a big badger set. But, touch wood, no foxes come close to mine. But there is a lot around here. When we're out walking, we often get, same way, we're going round this. I don't want it to land on my head. Often get a whiff of a recent fox walk. Can't believe that hasn't gone yet. It's just supported by its core. And when it does, it's going to ping. It's a pine. Thank you, Jacko. Now this bit has had a bit of a fall. Just need a drink. Further on, you've got trees that have launched and gorged the sides out. They've shot down the bank from winter storms last year, I think. And the waterfall's actually got a few big trees in it. So pretty down here. If you're walking down from Lanercost to Brampton, this is the safest way to go. The road is really tight. And it's just, there's not any way to get away from traffic. Look at that. That's all collapsed. You just have to listen and pay attention to your surroundings. That's a big bit of stone. You all right, Rob? Diva in the house. Rob and hail a coffee for me. Definitely haven't had enough today. EL3, good to see you. How you doing? Another snap pine. We shall hurry past that. Clark's Bank. I didn't want to get out in bed this morning, Rob. There's a herd of deer up on that right hand side along this woodland. There's also badgers actually. We've got a big tree down. Should be interesting. Let's have a look. How's the things all? Still got a huge log jam just along here. Bet that made a bit of a bang when it came down. It's come from up there and it's rolled down. Big old beach. That log jam's enormous. Absolutely huge. The beaver will be proud of that. So we've had some of these trees gorge their way down. Look where that tree dug that out on the way down. Star, how you doing, Star? Star, I'll dig out that video of my brother's Old English fowl. Here's a little black things with really, really long legs. And they look similar to your chicks. I think your chicks are going to be bigger, but they look very similar. I've got some big old, ooh, heck. There's something fallen, right? We shall swiftly move on. All these trees are parcelled up on the bottom of this little tiny back. And all that side's fallen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right across. In fact, above our head. Funny little things. They chatter away. They almost look more like a riverbird than a chicken. They're incredibly like your chicks. If your chicks stayed the same size. Right, we're getting to the point where we have had a mill, and I can't work out what kind of mill. Possibly one of the world's slowest waterfalls. That's a waterfall. It's pretty much dried out. Only really runs in the winter. Yeah, we're getting to it. Are we on it? You see, that tree's too green to go across. So we'll have that wall there. We have that shuttered gate there, and we'll have a wall that returns around this way. Now, this waterway has some serious stonework. I'll take you around the back of this tree. Is that one fell in? Hopefully we can show you. I'm doing it again. Down here, you should be able to see there. So they've channeled the water. So we've had enough. These trees weren't down. You'll be able to see the block work on either side. Huge piece of concrete through there. Winter time, I like to get across and show you properly on that side, but water levels, I'd need waders. So you've got that shutter gate on the side there. You've got this returning wall. You've got that huge piece of stonework that comes down into the water. I don't know if it's been stone or if it's a wood mill. Buddy, good morning, buddy. Happy 4th. We have another building here. We've got remains of a wall on there. That looks like rubbed out building. If we had to dig around in that. But we've had a mill. We've got a modern day mill just along here. We'll walk through the back of and get barked out by the dogs. Buddy, are you busy bee today? See, you've got wall work. The wall there comes back there as well. This little meadow area. And the landscape on that side is a lot kinder for that kind of endeavour than it is this side. We've actually got ferns growing along that tree up on the branches. Or humans. Right, I don't want to get my tree. The sandstone typically here is dark red, so the sand is. And it's a pain in the backside. If you get it on clothing, it's hard to get it out. A bit like the orangey iron minerals. It's actually better today. Ooh, it might actually cool down then, buddy. As long as the storms don't get too crazy and make your life a misery. Sucks if you head outside, things plan there. The waterway just before the stone mill was diverted as well. Looks like they had a wheel in back in the day. We'll see that too. That's a T-Rex footprint. And we're almost on the modern stone mill. The river's naturally diverted itself, I think probably back to its natural path. But there was a straight channel. We're about to walk over the top of it. This sky's getting very dark. Damn it. Maybe the band T-Rex. So the river now is naturally bending round to the right. But there is a channel, so hopefully we'll be able to see it for all the vegetation. Everything's good. I fell asleep early last night. Oh, here comes the rain. Right, we're going to have to hide because I don't want... Can we hide under that one? This big gimbal to get wet. For just quick passing storms. Here we go. We're going to hide under here because it's nice and dry. Hello, oak tree. My friend, look at that bark. Oh no. Yeah, there's a lot of reeds. A lot of water plants. It's very, very moist if wheat was in. Was that rain fooling me? Has it stopped? No, I can see some leaves getting the old tip tap. Mick, what are you laughing at? What done? Gareth, what are you laughing at? What have I done? What's Nessie done? It's a Nessie footprint. Right, we'll risk it. We'll go through the back. I'm not going swimming. It's not warm enough. Ooh, passing some nice pieces of quartz. Very nice pieces of quartz. Ooh, heck. We are in the undergrowth and this bit seems to want to drop into the water. Oh, you're sassy lady that you combed her back for. That had us giggling yesterday. So pretty down here. Nessie's been seen on YouTube. Ooh. It's taller than me. Huge. Down here, the wood mill. Yes, I can see it. Can't hear it though. They spent a couple of million putting in new computerized cutters, I'm told. Ooh, it's a knobbly bobbly. Lots of bobbles. You have little hobbit feet. Little 5.5s. I've got 8s, sometimes 8.5s, maybe 9s. And you see, go to the shoe shop and go on the ladies' size 9s. Playing. And you can't, can you see it? Below us, trust me, is where the river was rerouted. And we're going to meet it as it curves back around. Just down below us. It comes to the end there. Can I see rain falling? Jenna. And we got some little sticky willy heads, just little heads on that sticky willy, poor thing. Back to the river. The stone mill is starting to fire up its cutters. Ooh, that's tall. Tall willow herb, really tall willow herb. That would make good travelling. When we were kids, you made toys out of whatever. And willow herb was brilliant for harpoons. Ooh, look at that. What was that? Is that a leaf? Oh, it's a bird. Surrounded by blackbirds and robins. No Batmans though. Ooh, that was sharp and he cut my forehead. Where will the stone-milled barky dogs be? That is the question. Oh, you're going to love it, buddy. You will love it. You'll have to wait and see. Adrian, good morning. How are you doing? Ooh, heck, that's a bit squeaky. Something needs oiled. Oh, those weeds are sharp. Ooh, and they also smack you in the face. Let's get around here. Oh, stuck with brambles. Oh, nice dogs out barking yet. I'm impatient, you know. I always used to be mega, 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 mega patient. Like patience of a saint. But I think with age you get less patient. Down the dodgy steps, let's go. Ooh, heck. Ooh, my knee. My knee popped. There isn't that I know of snakes around here, thankfully. They are close by, but not here. And sheer rock faces with numbers written in them. Right, they're not far from the waterfall. Mick, you laughed at me again. I laugh at myself more than anyone else possibly could, actually. Wow, look at that. Oh, that bedrock. Some nice crevices. Crevices, PA, and wow, and Jamie would be in through the meadow. Oh, hello, little thrush. A young song thrush. Don't think they put any animals in here. Oh, heck, look at that sky. Oh my god, that doesn't look fun. I've passed over. Ish. Shall we see what's coming? Oh god, here comes the rain. And I'm in the middle of a meadow. Lunka Larry, how you doing? Alright, we need to get to the trees to keep my gimbal dry because I'm scared of it dying on me. Has the picture kind of been more stable today, walk-wise? Johnny, good morning. Happy 4th. Right, let's scoot under the trees. Let me under. Faster, Shazza, faster. Let's go. Into the trees we go. Hallelujah. That's better. Yeah, this has a battery pack on the top. Where your phone sits inside it. It's a bit on your ankle. I should figure actually a way to cover it. Ooh, look at that. How pretty is that? Goody. Did I hear a rumble? I think I did. The weather forecast doesn't say any thunderstorms. What a good umbrella this big old gnarly tree is that's taken over a wall. It's swallowed the wall. And the waterfall's just that way. Yeah, it's low. Not massively low. I've seen it much lower, but we have had a lot of heavy rain last few days to temporarily swell it. More pigeon eggs, and I'm walking on a sea of beech nuts. Ew, heck. You see, that tree looks prime for sitting on and getting across the river, but we're not, because that would be wrong. Beth would kill me, and I'd potentially end up in hospital. But those kind of things do tempt me. I think we're about on the waterfall. I think the waterfall's just around this corner. It's got some mature trees upside down. I wish they would cut them out. If they don't, they're going to be there forever and a day while they rot away. And it would take some huge storms to get rid of them. No, not quite there yet. That rain's getting a bit crazy. Johnny, it's just beautiful. I've picked a crap tree to hide under. Try and touch the gimbal. And yes, we are on the waterfall. Wow, there's another tree in it. Got a huge log jam in it. Sorry, not a thick storm cloud. Light enough. But the tree was just passing, it just shattered as it bounced down the bank. Look at that. Beautiful. Right, under here we go. We're going to hide in the dark. Yes, we're dry. In a spooky dark clearing. We came here in the winter and it was pretty much solid ice. The trees were encased, but were in the bottom. It's beautiful. As this rain stops a little bit, we're going to walk out onto it. But we'll just let this pass and get out there. You like hiding in the dark? The last time we were here, there was 1, 2, 3, 4 mature trees in it. The pine, it just shattered it in 4 pieces and twisted as it came down into it. I quite like this tree now. Is it a Leylon? Storm clouds, behave. Leave my signal alone. How you doing? How you doing, Joyride? Ron, the king of sarcasm. Look, sound is one. Cheap sticky balls. Does the willow one look alright? Oh heck. If you want a willow, it should be. Is it on there? See, the sky's getting lighter, so we should know that. Nick. It is getting like hallelujah-ish. I'm going to have Roxette stuck in my head now. That pine, it's shattered. It's splintered in a spiral, and it's come down that bank. Lots of grown-up trees in the bottom. We can get out to that part of it. It's actually 2 falls. Not bedrock. I did have the cat snatch URC next Tuesday, so I can have that song's highly therapeutic. And it's a proper earworm, it gets in your head mahoosively. Right. Let's see, Shazza can waddle on down this bit without falling. She didn't use a smart, she's not got sticky, and she's not got a walking boots on. The top falls increase in size because it's a tree. I want to be a tree. A quote from the Young Ones, Neil. Neil the hippie from the Young Ones said, I want to be a tree. can we see them? The last time we were here, this was all underwater, so it is actually quite a lot down. Balls, the balls, sticky balls. That look a bit sus. So we're in a lot of sandstone, some limestone. It would be interesting here. Ooh, heck, we've got some metal, but the metal detector should have brought it. Because we've got the Romans, a hop, skip, and a jump next to a toilet break. You've got a weak bladder. That's for you. God, yeah. And remember, Roxy, it must have been love. That came out when I had a big old breakup from the childhood sweetheart. Oh, I sobbed rather a lot to that one. See, we could get down there. It's a bit wet. Right, let's make it back. We're going to go and have a nosy to see why the road was shut. Those very rude guys putting in fibre broadband. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Shaz, what in? No, Cliff Richard, no, no, no. Mistletoe and Wine, I hate that song with a passion. I hate that. That was a rumble. Yeah, I hate that song with a passion. I get angry. I get the rage with that one. You're right.
On a conversation at the same time.
Yeah, sorry, he's beautiful. He's beautiful. You see, when you go to walk past somebody and they hold the dog back like it's going to murder you, doesn't fill you with enthusiasm. Yeah, Mistletoe and Wine, I hate that song with a passion. Can't stand it. I get instant rage. It's like someone eating with their mouth open. Can't stand that either. Buddy, behave yourself, mister. Honestly, it gives me instant rage. Tenor all round. It's kind of just. See, this tree, if you had some cushion on your behind, would be shimmyable. But it's very knobbly and it's very green. And I see pain, but it would be doable. Yeah, Mistletoe and Wine, I cannot abide that. It's dry. Honestly, it's like someone eating the mouth up and I can't stand that. I have to walk out the room. See, it's shimmyable. It's just too lumpy and bumpy. It's gonna hurt. We've got more pigeon eggs. There's a poor pigeon nest being raided. Pigeons are nature's larder. They're big and they're fat and juicy. I wish the hawks would eat them more. So with my little songbirds. You can't find sticky balls. I'm just perusing the clearing. But it looks like we're going to be alright. They're not cheap. It's really good that people totally ignore the gates, like completely ignore them. I can't see anyone have walked through that gate in a few decades. Yeah, it's looking lighter and brighter. Happy days. Gareth, get them sticky balls. Fly go away. Yeah, it's a lot better. Ooh, it doesn't look so much better on the camera. Yay, Willow. And the Roman Woods little tropical bay. Certainly in the temperatures that we do have these days, it's rather sticky. It's sticky season. Yeah, Jamie was in before. He was in. He's got sent Buddy a surprise coming. Oh, your phone was nuts. He's there. Yeah, Buddy's got a surprise coming in the post. Buddy, but you have to open it as you do a mail call. You're not allowed to have a sneaky look inside it first. Do you reckon, Jamie? Or can you have a sneaky look first? I want to see his reaction though when he realises. Clint, how you doing? So pretty down here. My cakes are falling down. Hang on, we're just pulling up. Yeah, so Buddy, mail call. I mean, cover the names upon the envelope, whatnot, but open it. Either do it live or do it a mail call as you open it. Now sneaky looks first. How's things been? Been a busy bee? Right, you have. See, that's where milky. You don't want to get that around here. You don't get milky, you get brown. This doesn't run off the nose. Mail. Buddy's got a surprise landing in the post in maybe about a week. Maybe. Although Jamie, that FL Thunder one, sorry, Swifty. I got one from Swifty and it didn't even take a week to come. I see. Baby Wren, what was that? That was too small for a wren. Do we have Goldcrest down here? Goldcrest and Firecrest are the smallest bird in the UK. Smaller than a wren. Flown up there, it's a wren. They travel in a family group, and as you get older, with your hearing loss, you lose the ability to hear the call of Goldcrest and Firecrests. They're about half the size of a wren, not as round, and they've got a Mohican. It's either bright yellow or bright red. Oh, heck. Really pretty little birds. Really hard to film. I filmed one once, I think, and that took me forever. Elusive little thingies. Right, I'm going to get soaked. In the undergrowth, soaking wet. Make out to look quite sad. I didn't think you said Clint. The L and the I kind of mixed together. I haven't really heard the woodpeckers here for a bit. They're normally not that far away. I have them bringing chicks in the garden, the feeders, but I haven't had them for a while. Over the top. Woodpeckers are colouring. The red on them is so bright. Really bright. I nearly got headbutted by a chick that had not long since fledged. And its parents had brought it to the feeders. And it hadn't really mastered flying and it just missed my head. Nicholas, how you doing? Good morning. Was it a good evening for you? There's so, where we're going up on the moors, there's a woodpecker constantly up there. Oop. Those plants don't feel nice on your face. And cuckoos, there's cuckoos on the moor. Few videos and lives I've done up there, all you can hear is cuckoos, which is odd when you're on top of the moors. Yes, it's a stone yard, it's a stone mill. It's a big one. There's I don't think there's many of the stone mills up this way. There's a big part of Cumbria and beyond. Brun, sweet dreams, lovely, lovely to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. And the big old 200. If you haven't got Brun, go and click on Brun. See if we can get it to 200. And we've got a thrush. Oh, and it's cracking. It's cracking a snail. We'll just let it crack. It's just a young one. Angela, good morning. So I don't know if you can hear. We have a young song thrush smacking the living daylights out of a snail. And for a thrush, still giving it a smack on those stones. It's just waddled back. You don't get many of them around here. The hawks absolutely love them. Do we have snail pieces? So it was sat smacking a snail off that stone there. There you go, look. Oh, heck. Oh, bending down. R.I.P. little snail. Nice work, baby thrush. Angela, good morning. Happy 4th. Have you got a veritable feast? I no doubt you have, and you've been cooking for days. Angela likes challenge, you're an amazing cook. I get the mickey taken out of this for pointing out thrushes. They're a rare sight these days, unfortunately. They're a beautiful song. Try not to get Clarky. Clarky is dirty, muddy. So he uses words and people, UK people won't know what I mean. Is it a whelk? No, but I bet that thrush could fish if it wanted to. It's not a one whelk wonder. The juice deluxe. Oh, the juice deluxe. Monkey, monkey and Clarty, muddy, dirty. I would quite like a 4th of July feast, you know. Like, I feel like I'm missing out. Apart from the turkey, actually. Ooh, I don't do turkey. It's like old age chicken. Can't buy turkey at all. So Thanksgiving, it would have to be beef or lamb for me. Minging, rank, clarty. You've seen rusticles. Gareth, that sounds rude. Some ginger ickles. So I take it the water's been dripping on a metal and it's formed rusticles. Hands up, who's got rusticles in chat? Thank you, the mirrors. Angela, the beautiful Angela. Liam, how you doing? Good to see you, our resident DJ. How's things? Nutty clankers. Oh, hey. I miss myself sometimes, you know that. Yeah, turkey, don't do turkey. It's like old age chicken. My dad, his mate used to have turkeys every year and they would give mum and dad one. And they were that big, my dad would have to get the chainsaw out to cut them in half just to fit some of it in the oven. So one half would go in the freezer for Easter and the other half was cooked and lasted like a month over Christmas. Rusticles. That's the new word for today. Don't my childish humour, like, oh, look at this log jam. There's a few logs there. Massive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't even count them all. Huge trees. Right, Jenna. I get excited to challenge these lives. Love them. Get all excited and drool. It works out about 6 p.m.ish for us. Ish, I think. I would have hated to be here when that tree came down. It's taken out all that bank. It's taken all that bank out there. Yeah, show me a picture of the rusticles. I need to see rusticles. Oh. Challenging, you smash it every single time. A lot of stress cooking live. And you nail it. We're proud of it. We're proud of you. Everything's got a bed not rain again. So we've got, surely no one's making a hobbit house there. See those 3 branches over the top, those 3 trees, should I say? Are they making a hobbit house? Surely not. It's a bit overkill if it is. It just sounds rude. Ooh, heck, what was that plop? I had a plop. We'll call that fish just to run you. Yeah, it's gone really quiet. I don't think that's going to be good, but we'll see. We might have to find a tree. I want to be a tree. This is the problem with trees here. Look, no roots. All sand. Ooh, that was a bit firmer than I thought it was. All sand. My mind is good. I have a real big problem with. I visualize a lot. I do have a bad habit of visualizing stuff, which, yeah. Sometimes it can creep the living hell out of me, and I hate it. Other times it gives us a giggle. Never seen a Hobbit. There's a few. Look at them on YouTube. Peter's got a thing. He's got a fascination with hobbits. Oh, there. Sorry, I got Gareth on the screen. Yes, Mick, it's called being a Scorpio. Scorpios rule. We'll have to do a birthday thing, you know. We shall. Be good fun. Who else has got birthdays the same days? Jamie and... Who's Jamie got a birthday with? Jamie's the 16th of December. Is it 16th of December or November, Jamie? One of the two. Jamie, I'm sure, has got the same birthday as somebody else. Yeah, sometimes visualising everything is not good. Other times it's blurry and funny. Oh, happy birthday to yesterday, Liam. Hope you had a good one. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Liam. Happy birthday to you. We've had deer tracks actually on this side of the bank. I was lying before. Yes, I see rain dribbles. The sky's starting to dribble. Perpetual, we were talking about you the other day. How you doing, you sexy lady? If you don't know Perpetual, go have a listen. She's got a wicked sense of humour too, an amazing voice. You see, Perpetual will have Catherine and Angela that would be good at reading bedtime stories. But Perpetual would smash it reading dirty books, dirty stories. You know what, Perpetual? Half of you, you'd have millions of subs if you did that. Ooh, heck. You're just busy, chick. Yeah, the petrol and the dirty storytelling would be good. So dirty, mucky. Get those imaginations. Oh, and it gone dark. Oh, I feel the worst. I think we've got a big tree up here. Guess it's whose? 37. I will say 31. 103. I'll say 31. Selling foot picks, there you go. There's a couple of there's a channel I bumped into, I didn't bump into. I was looking for sound of the glove fetish and some feet came up. And ooh, the things they were doing with the feet. Okay, ooh, you weirdo. Each to their own. I also like each to their own. But don't do feet. Angie, good morning. Happy 4th of July. Angie has been out and about with my Southern Belle. Angie's got some videos up of her life story around about town. Have a look, it's fascinating. Oh my god, you think it was night time? Ooh, heck. You're knee deep in what? Oh, hope it's alright. My beautiful friend. But Angie, I love videos like that. I love seeing around and about town, so different to what it is here. So good about YouTube and social media. It opens up the world. Oh my god, it's nearly as dark as night. Like, where is that big tree at? I thought that was somewhere dead then. Have a look. Toilet break. Angie loved seeing about. Loved it. Fascinates me. It's all your history. And that's special. Yes, there's the big tree. We'll go and find the big tree. Do this snowfall, yeah. Typical British summertime. Up in the north. Nessie's chucking it down your way. Angela, have you got the crazy heat? You will have. It gets hot for you anyway, doesn't it? Like glass. Nessie, stop carrying in the buckets for your next live. She's making a roaring trade. Did I say Fishy McFishies in there? I think I did. There's a ledge in the water. Right about there. There's something darting about. Ooh, birds in 3D. Let's move under the tree. A natural brolly. Brolly's umbrella. Discount today. Nessie's been doing a roaring trade on those buckets. I'm thinking how you can upgrade, Nessie. What you can add to the line of buckets. Have you got wet wipes? Cleaning them. bound in Wales. If you don't know him, goes some crazy, crazy places. Ridiculously crazy places. Joy, good morning. Joy, I'll hit you up on Messenger to get your address and I'll send you some stickers. Because I got some stickers made and I didn't screw it up. I'm all impressed with myself. That's that in my pocket. Happy 4th, Joy. Have you got a busy day? I need to get it in my pocket. Have I got a hole in that pocket? You know, you got a hole in one pocket and you think something's fallen through it, but it's actually fallen through the other one, so you've got to do the funny shake dance to get the fallen through the pocket item to the other pocket to retrieve it. That's what we're doing right now. Damn it, I've done it to the wrong pocket. Oh, sorry, I'm wiggling you. Right. There's no one behind me, is there? I think I'm nuts. Ooh, hello, I nearly dropped you. Joy, another amazing cook. Check out Joy's videos. Joy, the pup's getting huge. Bumblebee's massive. Yes, the original pocket that I was looking for is indeed the pocket with the hole in. God, that's annoying. Nessie. Oh, it's about 20. Wow, you're going to be busy. Are the kids helping? You haven't got Joy Grover. And Scott. It was lovely catching Scott live. I keep missing. By the time I see it's over, and I hate that. I like getting in. Angela, you will be a busy bee, no doubt. I'd be a nightmare because I don't do it. I'm not very good at organised. I'm kind of spontaneous and sod it. I do try. I think we might be all right to move. Just get a drink. Yes, we have fizzy, 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 fizzy. There we go. All right, let's rock and roll. Oopsie. I do get jealous of Thanksgiving, I must admit. I do like a good feast. Joy, what's going to be on the table today? Lots and lots and lots. Chitchy balls. Sticky balls. Yeah, I need to make some emojis with interesting names and you can write stories. Well, I'll see the stories this time. Like at the moment, Cheat Sheet's got sticky balls. And we've just had Canada Day, haven't we? The sheer volume of the wildfires is wow. So much property. But wildlife, it's the wildlife especially gets at me. There's a lot of wildlife being lost. And it's natural to an extent. That little shed. Angela, thank you so much, Jake. Thank you. Welcome to the Sticky Balls. Thanks, Angela. I spent hours, hours making those first emojis, the sticky balls and Cheat Sheet. It's amazing how hard it is to make a photograph completely square. Angela's got Gal's got the balls out. Balls everywhere. Thank you, Angela. I'm gonna do heck, I'm making you wobble. I'm gonna do member monthly giveaways, I think. I've been mulling over that. Brilliant. Thank you, Angela. You're a star. Thank you. Ooh, I'm slipping. So I take it you've got lots of rain, Jacko, after the heat. It's come back down to kind of regular temps here. A little bit muggy, but nothing major. And it's that time of year, it's the kids at school. Our kids finish school around about the 21st of July. And there's always sports day. So each year I'll have races of different kinds. And it nearly always rains and storms for sports days. Gallus on the booze. Stick your cross in front of your name. Oh, Ron, honest. Nothing exciting, real that way. Nothing fun. Bloody big sticky adventures. Sticky blister and barnacles. Lemon haze. I'm boring like that. Nothing like that passes my lips. A necklace. Abandoned and sticky whales. Oh, my poor trainers. Oh, damn it. We weren't meant to come down here. I don't know if my battery's going to go. I can't see. Not bad. These clouds are very low. Froggy. Yeah, they're doing some work on the roof of the old cottage. This cast-stone cottage is from the 1800s. I was just coming up to. Watch a car come, and a wave put me underwater from that big puddle. Yes, I right touch of fishing every weekend. Usually a Saturday fishing live. Oh, that answers my question to the battery. Sea fishing coming up too. Going to be a lot of fun. I'm almost walking in the middle of the road. I shouldn't. Cheap sticky balls. Oh, they've got a nice weather vane. It's got a ploughman and his horse on top. So yes, this cottage is 1800s, mid 1800s, I think. All Victorian stone brickwork on the end, and cladded in sandstone. 1863. I'm pointing at the house there, Fulham. Angela. I was looking, Jake was showing me some of the clay backs emojis, so I was looking for those. And everything I was finding, for what I said they were free, it would want you to post links whenever you use them, blah, blah. Thought, do you know what? I'll have a go at making my own. And those first few, it took forever. Yeah, the road's closed. Why have they closed the road? Because they're not doing that. Not up this top way, anyway. Just getting them perfectly square. Yeah, and Willow's there. Willow sticky balls. Willow's been raiding hen nests in the garden. She's getting to them before I am. I need to stop taking all the eggs out of the nest and just put a dummy egg in. Because if I take them all out, they leave it. Joy, thank you so much, Joy. Welcome to the Sticky Willy crew. Thank you. Thank you, Joy. That's why it's so quiet. I can smell those cows from here. Cows all on that hilltop. Joy. Oh, my battery's just flashed and it's got 10%. The force is wrong, the sticky balls. Oh, there's a car coming. I'm going in a path. Oh, it's behind. Oh, it's coming at me. Ah, I'm going to beat it. Thank you, Joy. Thank you, Angela. I'm glad I'm not the only one with a bit of a childish sense of humour. It's just fun. As I've come out, the last hens will be laying. Might leave Willow in the house to beat her to any nest. It takes me ages to find them. They're going under hedges. They're picking piles of ivy. You've got to watch them for a hawk, like a hawk, to see where they're toddling off from and coming back from. They're funny. We'll get under this tree and I'll have to peel off before this battery dies. Nothing worse than being alive and your battery goes on you. You end up speed marching to get to a power source. This gimbal's batteries lasted well though. I'm impressed. Brilliant. You will rock. Hang on, I've frozen up. Sorry, I froze up. So I'm going to have to do a shoot, beautiful people, before this battery completely dies on me and you're left in a black hole. So thank you all for joining me. Angela, Joy, thank you for joining members. It is very, very appreciated. Thank you. And enjoy the rest of your day. Happy 4th. And see you soon. Thanks everyone now. Bye.